Mm. So welcome to the Learn Tutorials. Today we're gonna see microcontroller lab program. It is the first lab program, data transfer block move. So my first lab program is data transfer block move. Okay, so block move. Now according to the question, the program is about data transfer block moves. So it means that we should move a set of data from one location to another location. Suppose I take one location as R0, this is my register as 35H and R1 as 62H. Now I should move from this location to this location 5 bytes of data. So what I'll take the 5 bytes in first the memory location 1 2 3 4 5, and this is my second memory location 1 2 3 4 5. So I take in the first memory location address is 8035H, second is 8036H, third is 8037, 8038 and 8039, and my second memory location is similarly 8062, 8063, 8064, 8065, 8066. Now take as I'll take the 5 bytes of data in first memory location as 24689. I should move this 5 bytes of data to 62H memory register memory location. So why I have taken it 80 and here 35H, because 8035H, this belongs to a pointer register, that is 16 bits register, that is a pointer register that we are gonna use DPTR. DPTR is one of our pointer register, so we are gonna use here 16-bit register. Similarly here also 8062, this is also a pointer register. Now I have to move this to from 8035H to 8062H. So let's start the program. So my program will be, first 3 steps of the program, it's same for all the programs. That is, I originate from 00H, then I short jump to 30H, then I originate from 30H. This is my first step that is common to many programs in microcontroller. Now I start my initialization. Now I have to give the register these datas. R0 I have to give 35H and R1 I have to give 62H. So what I do, I give move R0 comma hash 35H, move R1 comma hash 62H. Next, since we are using a data pointer register, so I will require a data pointer register. We know that a data pointer register is divided into two hubs, DPH and DPL. DPTR. So the first two bytes, first 8 byte is DPH, second 8 byte is DPL. DPH is higher order data pointer, lower order type data pointer. So I will give move DPH comma hash 80H. Then I give move R3 comma hash 05H. This is for counter. Why we use counter? Because we have to move 5 bytes of data, 2 4 6 8 9. So once 2 is moved, then again we decrement R3, again we go to next 4 4 is moved, again we decrement R3 and then we go to 6, we move 6, then again 6 is moved, then we decrement R3 and we move 8, again 8 is moved, again we decrement R3 and we move 9. So for 5 bytes of data to be moved, we are using a counter R3 as 05H. Now my initialization is over. In initialization, what we did, we gave R0 as 35H, R1 as 62H, and DPH as ADH. So from DPH, my DPTR becomes only 80, DPL is empty. Now I should fill this. So what I do, move DPL comma R0. Now whatever my R0 value is there, 35H, that I am giving it to DPL. So my DPTR becomes 8035H. Now my DPTR is complete with 16-bit. Now what I do, I give move X A comma at DPTR. Now I am using indirect addressing mode. Since indirect addressing mode is used, so at symbol we are using. This indicates that whatever the data that is stored in this memory location, DPTR memory location, I should shift it to A. So what is my DPTR memory location? 8035. What 8035? What it has a data? It has a data of 2. That I should give it to A. So my A becomes 2. Now next, now A is stored 2. Now this A, I have to give it this 2 value. I should store it in 8062. 8062. So to make DPTR 8062, we should again change the DPL value. We should not change DPH because DPH is already stored as 80. Before we had stored 80. Now we have to change the DPL value to 8062. Where is my 862 value? 62 value is in R1. So what I do, move DPL comma R1. Now my DPL value has become 62. So what will be my DPTR? DPH will be same, it is, and DPL has 62. So 8035 becomes 8062. Now again I write. Now again since I told you I have to shift this, I have to move this 2 data in 8062. So now where is my 2 data? 2 data is in A. So I should move this in 8062. What I do, move X at DPTR comma A. So whatever my A value has to, it will be going to 8062. Since we are using an indirect addressing mode, at symbol represents indirect addressing mode, so DPTR value 8062 will become a memory location, and whatever I am giving the data will get stored in that 8062 memory location. So my first byte of data, that is my first iteration, is been done. I have moved from 8035H to 8062H. Now what I do, I have to move now the second byte of data, that is my 4. To move the second byte of data, what should I do? I should come to 8036H. So before we were 8035H, means we were in R0 we were in R0 we were 35H. To make R1 36H, we should increment R0, and here also 8062. R1 was 62H. Now to move the byte of 4 from 8036 to 8063, again I should increment R1. So now I increment R0, increment R1. I have increment R0, increment R1, and now what I do, again repeat the procedure similarly what I had done for 8035H. From 2 I have 8035H data 2 I have moved to 8062H. Similarly, now I have incremented R0 and R1. I will repeat the procedure. To repeat the procedure, what should I do? I had told you before, to go to the next iteration I should decrement R3. So what I do, DJNZ R3 and go back. So what does this instruction mean to us? This instruction means decrement R3 and jump if not 0. So now I decrement R3 from 05 becomes R3 becomes 04. Since it is not 00, so it will go to back. And where is my back? Back is at my first step after initialization. This is my back. It will again repeat the value, and after again it will repeat the procedure till R3 becomes 0 0. When R3 becomes 0 0, it will stop the program. It will short jump here only, that is here, and it will end the program. My all bytes, that is all data bytes have been moved. We have done 5 iterations. All the data have been moved. When R3 becomes 0 0, 6, 8 will go here, 9 will go here. This is my first lab program, data transfer block move. Thank you.